Coach, how has your first week or so, I guess, in Oxford been?
It has definitely been drinking through a fire hose. It's been, hitting the ground running since we're all the way through spring, but it's been amazing. Just the outreach from local people and the Ole Miss family and the staff and these players, the welcoming. It's a tough deal. It's a tough time of the year to get a change like this to happen, and everyone has been phenomenal. Excited to see, where we can go this spring, hit the ground running, and like I said, the transition was just made so easy with Coach Luke and the staff and everybody, and I couldn't be more grateful for that.
What's the first step to the process that you take in terms of evaluating the players that you've inherited?
Yeah, it's a fine line because we are 5 days through spring, so you have to take into consideration some of the input you're getting from Coach McIntyre, from the assistant coaches, from Coach Luke. But it's a fine line because I also want to give guys a little bit of hey, I got a little bit of a clean slate and a little bit of a new beginning, a little fresh start. So I think we've balanced that really well. I think we've got some really good competition going in the room. And then obviously there's things that I do a little different than the previous coach, and whether it's right or wrong, it's just different. And we all say things a little differently and believe in certain things. And the thing that I'm really impressed with in 2 practices is just the openness and the willingness to tweak something here and there. And they've already invested a couple of days doing it maybe a certain way. But overall, you just try to be as open-minded as possible and ask them to do the same. I'm doing a lot of one-on-one meetings with the guys right now outside just to talk about life, just to talk about who they are, where they come from. So it's not just all ball all the time, because right now in spring, that's pretty much the focus right now, and you can't let it be like that. I had the first academic meeting yesterday and got that background, and I can kind of tie all the pieces together. So the thing I'm proud of is I know all my guys. Now the other guys, don't ask me about anybody else on this team. I am all invested on those guys right now.
So no tape on the helmet for you. You got them down.
Yeah, pretty much. No, I'm excited about that.
So it's only been a couple of practices. Who's kind of stood out to you over the first couple of days in your mind?
Momo, for example, you can just tell he's got the experience. Willie's got the experience. Jaquez has flashed a little bit. But you can tell the guys that have played a lot of football here and the guys that are still learning. You got 2 freshmen that early enrolled that should still be in, whatever they were in, college or high school calculus or whatever. And they're doing a great job, and that's been impressive too. So we got a lot of competition. We got some really good teammates in the room. That's one thing I've seen a lot of guys encouraging each other, and that tells you that you got a really good nucleus. So you're walking into a room right now that's really strong, and that's what I want.
What about your adjustment to McIntyre's system? Have you coached in the 3-4 before?
I have, yeah. So the previous school I was at, we based out of a 3-3 stack, but probably 40% of the time we were in a 3-4, and then probably three schools ago, gotta love this profession, but we were a 3-4 team. So very similar. Obviously that's something that when I interviewed, Coach McIntyre and I visited on, and obviously there was a comfort level for him, and it's been really fun. And there's some things that he's doing that I haven't done before that I've always kind of wanted to do, and that's really exciting. So it's been fun.
All right, Coach.